Yeah. Bang gang. Big back row. Whoa. 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 I shoot at the top, aim at the dome. And yeah, she give me top, yeah, she give me dome. And yeah, this off the top, yeah, this off the dome. And yeah, bro, kick that Glock and yeah, that bitch be chrome.
What it do, Bankroll Mafia? We back at it again. Got the Colts again. They got us week 2. Talk to Coach Levy real quick, man. I'm really mad how the jerseys is looking all cutscenes like it's all scrambled up and glitchy, but what can I do when you playing on the old gen console, man? But you see some characters, their joints are regular and their jersey name is regular, but I guess players that don't belong with this team are the players who get the glitch. But here we are, Spencer Rattler and AR-15 meets again early on in the season. It's about to be a game that should be a revenge game for the Texans. Thursday night primetime football. Only team playing tonight, man. It's big. It's big game under the lights. The stadium is packed, man. This is a game that we have to win. We can't fall short here. But the Colts are definitely a team that you cannot underestimate. Any given moment in this league, man, things can take a turn for the worse as the opening drive starts off with Sky Moore getting the handoff. Sky Moore tries to cut it out right. He's not really getting that much space separation. And Texans run blocking isn't that good, as we all know. We had Marlon Macadamian pitch. They made shit do. Oh, it's a fumble in a play. Fumble recovered by Joey Porter Jr. I feel like he did the same thing week 2 when he played him, but I know Joey Porter Jr. name was called that game. Not sure what it was for. Spencer Rattler gets his first completion of the game. Make that 2 on a sideline catch by Alec Pierce, who is a menace to this Texans ball club. Him and JT definitely be putting on a show against us. And our job today here is to shut down Spencer Rattler and shut down Jonathan Taylor. After that, we should be able to make things shake on offense. And today, we're not worried about Alex Pierce or JT. It's number 18 for the Indianapolis Colts. I showed the team's roster in week 2, so I didn't show it last episode or this episode, so I'm not familiar who that was. But next drive, Gabe Davis gets the catch for the first down pickup. And the Texans not desperately need a touchdown this drive because it's still early in the game, but it'll be nice to secure the ball and that fumble like AR-15 just prevented himself from doing, which is good. And we got the backup running back Jones getting a touch. An injury on the Texans offensive line, Orlando Brown. Hopefully that's a minor injury. Pass out left, incomplete, intended for Kadarius Toney. And we got good news on Orlando Brown. He will be able to return. Field goal try made. 3-7 is the score. Colts leading. And it's an INT called by Eric Stokes, the free agent signing who was sitting in free agency to start the season like nobody knew what this man was really capable of. Texans took a chance on him, and now he's here making big plays. The Texans secondary, if you go by the list and you look at the roster, man, that is a dangerous core to be messed with. Derek Stingley, got big play down there at the bottom of the depth. You got Eric Stokes. You got Jalen Petrie up top. You got Xavier Henderson at strong. We have another cornerback. I'm just forgetting the name right now because I'm brain fog while watching the game. And as the Texans drive up the field, or the Colts drive up the field, try to get points added onto the board. We scored in the previous drive, maybe it's a 10-7 game. Excuse me, guys. Just getting over like a little sore throat and everything. Been a long weekend, been out having fun with family and things. So, guys, do make this content to give you guys. I feel like I've been slacking. I was posting like a video every day at first. The first 2 seasons of the Texans franchise. Now I'm like, dialing back, trying to find a perfect schedule for you all, while also trying to implement and find my perfect gameplay footage and content, you know what I'm saying, routine, so I can come here and give you all the similar things as compared to other YouTubers and how they have their formats and everything laid out. So I have to come here and keep scrambling, trying to make everything fit in one video, you know. So thank you guys for bearing with me, those who are tuning in. 13-10 right now is the score. And it's about to change very quickly, as number 11 is off to the races and possibly making this a 17-13 game. 4-point lead for the Colts right now. The Texans are going up deep. Schwartz is wide open. The speedster, the underrated speedster, who, if you're making a franchise, any franchise, a slum franchise or a franchise with a good team or a bad team, pick that man up. And the Colts are trying to answer back with a similar play how we ran. Unfortunately, their receiver does not have 98 speed like our receiver. I really want to draft a receiver, that has that speed. Like I seen other YouTubers doing everything. Because the feeling of just finding that hidden gem in the draft is just amazing. But Anthony Schwartz is already built. He's young, low overall, and has the speed to easily help your offense out. And it's a man-time catch over the top for Alex Pierce, the man, the myth, the legend, the Kryptonite to this Texans defense. And Denzel Mims gets the handoff, and he doesn't get nowhere. 3rd and 1. Texans offense decides to go for it, give it to the fullback. First down pickup. Down by 4 still. This game is still close and tight, as we expected, because the Colts and Texans be balling. Pass thrown up top, intercepted. Caught by Stephon Gilmore, the former defensive player of the year. Told you guys when we played in week 2, he doesn't have the speed. He may not have the youth. But man, oh man, does Stephon Gilmore have the IQ. And another blown play sees the Indianapolis Colts add 7 more to the board. 31-20 is now the score. 11-point lead for the Colts. And this game can easily get out of reach. It's second quarter, 1:12 to the half. Before these guys can go get them a Gatorade break. Pressure coming in. Sloppy pass thrown. And the Colts now have the ball. Spencer Rattler looking in the pocket. Pressure coming in. The sack is missed. But the backup defender comes through and misses too. And it's incomplete. Almost an INT. 2 sacks. Forced a broken play. Almost led to an INT. But then the following play, a real sack comes through by J.J. Watt, making his presence felt back here in Houston for possibly his last run, considering the fact that he doesn't want to resign here because his interest is so low in the team. Starting off 3rd quarter, JT gets a handoff on 2nd and inches for the first down pickup. And Spencer Rattler looking to extend this lead. JT fighting for yards, 1st down and more. 1st down pickup. Sky Moore getting the handoff, running out left. Not really getting that much production. Pass overthrown. Intended for Sneaky Neek. JT jukes. Breaks Petrie down. Like Petrie, I thought she was a better athlete than that, but that is Jonathan Taylor, so what can you expect? Catch caught in the sideline. Alec Pierce where he needs to be at the right place, right time. And the Colts are firing up the field. JT pounding his way up the field for more yards. 14 rushes, 70 yards as of right now. This might be a JT drive touchdown, but Nyheim Hines has checked into the game. And he does get the handoff, and he's fighting, but doesn't get that much. Only a 2-yard pickup. 3rd and goal for the Colts. Spencer Rattler dropping back, looking for a receiver to get open. The pocket collapse, and it's a sack for the Texans defense. Isaiah Simmons, our wild card player who can do it all, forces the Colts to get a 3-point field goal try, and they convert. 34-20 is now the score. And the Colts are sitting comfortably. 3rd quarter, 2 minutes on the clock. A fumble would have hurt right there. AR-15, so please hold on to the ball. We have to limit these mistakes this game if we want to try to stay alive in this game, because if not, things can get ugly. And it's a jump ball. 2 Colts defenders in the area. Mechie was right there, the tender receiver, but it was an incomplete pass. And Sky Moore gets some daylight. Sky Moore tried to cut it out, but he gets some yards. 9 for 43 right now. Big field goal try is good for the Texans. 23-34 is now the score in the 3rd quarter, as JT is back in the game and gets stuff crossed as the pressure comes. PJ Carter, the rookie, with the last tackle on JT. Spencer Rattler looking for the screen, but Jack Campbell sniffs it out. 4 tutties right now for Spencer Rattler, who is having a hell of a game right now. Finds another receiver. Beautiful pass over AJ Terrell, who is the other and main local point of the secondary defense as far as the DBs go. who came from the Super Bowl winning team as the Atlanta Falcons won last year and joined us in free agency. I don't know why, but here he is. And we would love to see his name, shown more as he misses a tackle in the interception category. We'd love to see his name up there more. But based on our sliders, the INTs and stuff gets very limited. Fumble on the play. I'm not sure if it's a live fumble or not. Oh, another fumble follows up again in this alley pitch that fumbled the ball and then recovered the ball back after forcing fumble again. A crazy turn of events, but it's all for nothing. As the first fumble is, let's see, knee was down. And they're only challenging our fumble. They didn't see about the first fumble to see if they're even with the fumble to start with, but we'll have to see. And the Colts get the ball. Nyheim Hines cuts up the middle, extending this lead and making this game very uncomfortable for the Texans. Coach Lovey, what are you going to do? Sneaky Nigo, first down pickup. Pounding through for yards. The Texans are scrambling, looking for anything to get them back in the game. They go up deep, and the pass is caught. The pass is caught. Screenplay to Sky Moore. Supposed to be our receiving back, so let's give him the ball in the receiving game. The R15 finds a receiver. It's Denzel Mims for the touchdown. And the Colts are now about to just stick a fork in this game as Alec Pierce is zooming back. Xavier Henderson says, Coach, do not count us out yet. I got you, with a diving tackle to save the touchdown. But Nyheim Hines said, look, if JT not here, I can do about what JT can do. This may not be as productive as he throws his shoulder in and trucks a defender, fights for an extra 4 yards. And he gets hit stick this time as Christian Harrison said, I'm not having this. I'm trying to get a win. And it's a jump ball in the end zone. Pass was beautifully thrown, a laser dart in the end zone. And that would be the ball game as the Texans fall 29-48. We'll go ahead and check these stats out. It was a hell of a game for the Colts. Spencer Rattler, who had an outstanding passing game today. Allen Lazard who was cooking up like that. Big yards today. Oh my gosh. Anthony Schwartz made his presence felt today in the offense. Maybe that guy move him up to the starting role as well, but we have a lot of receivers right there as far as like dealing with Mechie and things. Defensively, man, we could have used more INTs. But Spencer Rattler clearly showing that he was the better QB choice in that draft class featuring AR-15. Upgrades right now, AJ Terrell going up. And then we had to do it. Gabe Davis was the breakout, but he was barely in the game if you guys notice. He was barely in the game. As you guys see, we had our backups like Denzel Mims and Anthony Schwartz in the game. So that pretty much explains why he missed his breakout. Unfortunately, that sucks, but it is what it is. Nothing I can do about that. And we'll head to next week as we have the Eagles. Considering the fact that's in our second loss of the season last week, facing another 3-2 team, look at the leaders real quick. I do believe this game against the Philadelphia Eagles will be another rough game for us as the Eagles have a good offense, decent defense. We're going to offer Sky Moore back to the Chiefs. We want Damian Pierce back. We're going to also try to sign Zach Ertz, trade for Zach Ertz from the Cardinals, only because one of our players that wants to resign would like to have a mentor in that position. And of course, if you guys know, it's Nico Collins. We want to bring him back, so we got to cater to his needs, and now we can go ahead and offer him a contract. His interest has went up. I normally wouldn't do something like this, but considering this is still like a realistic franchise, if it's a player you want to keep in your team that has needs, why not do what he wants? And that will be all until next episode, guys. Catch you next time. Peace.
That's the only way I go, 'cause being broke, it ain't funny. Trust me, boy, yeah, I know.